Hello everyone. First off, a warning. Mains power can kill or severely injure people or can cause damage to property. So please don't try to replicate this circuit if you don't know what you are doing. I am not responsible for any electric shocks or damage resulting from trying to replicate the circuit showcased in the video. So as you can see, here I'm using 2 spoons and a fork to turn on or off the lights in my kitchen. The reason I was able to squeeze some electronics behind the wall is that the wall used to look like this and now it looks like this. So let's take a look at the schematic and see how I've accomplished this. If you look on the left side in the corners, there are 2 power supplies salvaged from 2 phone chargers, which I've opened in a very delicate way, as you can see. So we got an Arduino Nano, a relay board, 2 lamps, and as I said, 2 power supplies. One of the lamps turns the 2 light bulbs on or off at the same time, while the other one can turn on or off the bulbs independently. While I was doing this project, I've been wondering if it's safe. The relays by design offer galvanic isolation, but there are things that could go wrong, so that's why I've used 2 power supplies. One of the power supply takes care of the Arduino and the other one feeds power to the relay side of the board. So if something goes wrong, let's say due to arcing, only the relays and the according power supply gets fried and no one gets hurt while touching the spoon or the fork. So basically we have a double galvanic isolated circuit thanks to the relays and the optocouplers. Here I have the schematic for the board. If we remove the jumper from VCC and GD-VCC, we get 2 circuits. So if we connect GD-VCC to 5 volts and ground to ground, we can use one power supply to drive the transistor part of the optocouplers and the other power supply to drive the Arduino, and basically the 2 circuits are galvanically isolated from each other. So at first the schematic looks complicated, but it's not. If we look in the left top corner, one power supply feeds power to the Arduino, ground goes to ground, 5 volts goes to 5 volts, and 5 volts also goes to VCC on the relay board. D6, D7 and D8 goes to input 1, 2 and 3 on the relay board. D5, D4 and D3 go to the capacitive switch that you'd like to use. The second power supply drives the relay board, only the relays. So 5 volts goes to GD-VCC and ground goes to ground. As for the power side of the circuit, neutral goes through all the lamps, and the live wire is common to the normal open pin of the relays. I considered it much safer this way, and the common pin from the relay goes to each lamp. And that's about it for the schematic. Now for the code part. This is the code. I'm gonna put it in the video description as well, but I won't be able to use angle brackets in the video description, so you have to pause the video and modify it here and there in order to get it working. Here I've replicated the circuit on the table. As you can see, I'm using 2 batteries from a cordless power drill and 2 buck boost converter to act as power sources, and the light bulbs are hooked to mains voltage, and I'm using a fork, a knife and a spoon to act as switches. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to like, maybe subscribe, and see you in the next video. Cheers, take care.